Greetings and welcome back, gentles and ladiesmen, to episode 26 of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So that is the screw attack in action. Basically, you just mash the button over and over again after a double jump, and you will, basically do a big long jump across the room. And if you space it out oh, there's another piece of lore down there. I almost missed that. Good thing I saw it. I'm not super expert on where all these things are, but I will be trying to get as many as I can, probably all of them. What few remained gathered in the Great Temple. There, all but Umos, the last sentinel of Ether, entered into life-preserving stasis. There they would remain, to be released once the Ing were destroyed, or to sleep forever. His people safe, Umos prepared for the last terrible assault. In the silence of the Great Temple, he prayed for salvation, for deliverance from the terror of the Ing. It's actually pretty, tragic and morbid. I know, I like how that's where the lore sort of ends regarding, what's going on with the Lumina. And then it's just like Samus sort of shows up and saves everything, but it's still like a trial, an ordeal to overcome. Let's see. I'm gonna go get the beam expansion first, and then we will go through that door while we backtrack. So now that we have the screw attack, yeah, actually before we leave this little area, we will probably... Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. Or do I? I'm going to fast forward through this part for you guys, because we've already seen most of this platforming. Alright, and we're back. So instead of going down towards the switch, we're just going to jump up here to this upper wheel. Once we do that, we just platform out a little more, and there we go. Those little red things will knock you off, as you probably observed one that happened not too recently. Let's see, and there's the beam ammo expansion. You want this. Trust me, as always, you want as much beam ammo as you can get. Oh, 75%, excellent. Happened a little later than it usually does, but yeah. So we're gonna come down here. Yeah, just 25% left, folks. Let's see, where do I want to go first? How about that way for the time being? That'll make a nice shortcut. Yeah, so there's a switch down here which will activate some grapple points. We don't even really need them at this point because we have the screw attack and whatnot. This room right here reminds me of the room in the temple. What was it? The desert temple, the Lanairu mines in Skyward Sword. Like after you finish that and you're heading to the Temple of Time, there's like a little passageway with the robot guys. That's what this room reminds me of. Alright, so what we're going to do first... we're going to swap over to the Dark World version. Right. Okay. We're going to head down that elevator that we went through earlier. And now that we have the Spache jump, we don't have to wait for those little platforms. So, depending on how you time your jumps with the screw attack, you can get a lot more distance. So it's all about but if you take too long, then you just sort of fall. So you gotta get a feel for the right timing. And that can be probably tough for people who are not used to it. Yeah. So the first temple key we want to go grab is this way. I don't think I've gotten any of them yet, right? No. Alright, we sort of prefaced this earlier. What we do is we go through the dark portal in this room, activate it as such, and then upon doing so... Oh, excuse me, folks. Just trying to get a little more comfortable. Comfortable. Alright, as I showed earlier, you can jump up over here. If you want to head through that door up there. Are there... Right, yeah, that's the only door in this room, so... Might as well grab it as you're coming back from getting the screw attack. These things right here, pretty interesting. Wall jump surface. This surface was designed to be used in conjunction with the screw attack system. Perform screw attacks while facing and touching the wall to do a wall jump. Now the control here, if you've played Prime 3 before this one, can feel a little finicky because you can't do a screw attacks in between the walls. You only can bounce off of them between each other. They don't use this mechanic much, so it's not like you're going to be seeing a hell of a lot of it. There was actually another one of these back in the Powerbomb Guardians room, so you might have noticed it. I'm trying to farm some more ammo here real quick. Probably get some more light ammo. Hopefully that helped me out a little bit. So once we go on here, there's our first key. Not too much to say about that. Yeah, I think the next one we want to get is actually in that big room. Let's see, we're just gonna screw attack over there and take that portal out and then go through that one room we already found in order to get further. The room with the energy tank we found not 2 minutes ago. Alright. We're gonna head straight through that light door. And we're gonna be going back to the room where we fought those Ing Smashers real quick. I actually kind of remember where all these are. It's pretty... And I actually took a nice shortcut. Yeah, I'm gonna go through that dark beam door right there. I know it's not the most interesting backtracking I have to watch in the world, but you know, it's still our first visit, so I don't want to cut around yet. When we go for Sky Temple keys, I'm just going to be cutting around because that'll be faster, and then it will probably be better for everyone's sake. It would probably be better to use the one that's actually there. We'll go for that one last because it's closest to the actual Dark Temple door. So we'll do that one last. Farm some more ammo because that's important, don't you know? Alright. We're almost there. It's literally on the other side. Alright. So we did a puzzle, you might remember, where we were sort of going along a bunch of morph ball tracks and whatnot. There's basically a dark version of that puzzle, and then for doing that you get the one of the temple keys for this area. Why they felt the need to put that there. If it could hurry up. Oh, it caught me in midair. That's just brilliant. Yep. Well, not too much. Like I'm not sure what else I need to really say here. So there you can see the Dark Temple key, and then the last one is actually right next to the entrance. So we're gonna, well, first of all, we're gonna take on these Dark Pirates. Since I actually have Dark Beam ammo, hopefully this won't take too long. There's another one behind me. How did he clip through the wall like that? That's cheating. He's using aimbot. Oh, there's more. Gotta love that. Alright, got him. Alright, now that we killed those, I think the entrance to the puzzle is over here. Yep, it's over here, and then just climb up. No, that's a shortcut. There it is. So it's sort of like the other puzzle, only in reverse. It's not even nearly as long, so yeah, there you go, we're already done. We can pretty much go back the way we came. Fuck. Unless if you fall off like an idiot like me. Alright, now that we have that, You're gonna, let's see, probably just go straight up this elevator, I think. Yes, that is the way we want to go. We're gonna basically go straight to the temple, and once we do, we can pretty much just go fight the boss, and that'll be it for this area. Like it feels like we just got here like not too long ago, so it's kind of an interesting feeling to be almost done with you know, with this game in general. Like after this, we've got the Sky Temples and the final boss, and that's pretty much it. We'll be done with Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. So we were in this room earlier, but honestly, I actually couldn't have. The last temple key is in this room, I think. Not this room, the room behind it. Oh, I actually didn't mean to do that. That's neat. Alright, I guess you couldn't go here without the sonic locks anyway, so deactivate the locks and then it will open the door and then you can continue. Alright, so in this room I'm pretty sure is where the thing is. Yeah, it's up there. Alright, my memory wasn't stupid. These things, the Reaper Vines, I don't know why they felt the need to include them there. They just get in the way. Regardless, I think there's an ammo station somewhere around this room. Yep, we have all the Inghive keys. Now we can just enter the area. It's not what I needed right now. I wish there was some other way you could get around this area. Let's see. The red one. I don't know. I'll just try doors until I figure out where to go. Because one of these is an ammo station, I'm pretty sure. That's the temple. So the one on the other end of the room is probably the ammo station. I hope, because I kind of need one. Yes, it is. I think there's a warrior ring on the other side. I think I'm just going to ignore them. Yep, here it is, the ammo station, in the dark version of the room where we fought Dark Samus. Of course, always before you fight a boss, you want to go to these. Beam ammo is not super effective on the boss. Well, at least I've never really needed to use it much. The boss we're going to fight is actually pretty neat. But now that I think about it, I might want to save it for its own separate part, even though this has been a little bit short. Do I? I'll save it for next part, I think. But before I do, I'm going to show you where the save room is down here. It's in the same location as it was in the Light World. I'm just going to use it to refill my health as usual. We will not be saving. I don't know, this part was only like 13 minutes, but that'll probably be okay. That's long enough. Better it be too short than too long, because we had that problem in Torva's Bog, and I don't know. So, I will see you guys in episode 27? What? 28. It should be 28, I think. I'll see you guys in episode 28, and we'll go take on the boss of the Sanctuary Fortress, or rather the Inghive, the Dark Sanctuary. And I will see you guys next time.